Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I just have a very short, quick little wax haul to share with you. Yes, I'm on that low buy, and yes, I still have not purchased anything in the year of 2022. All these items I'm going to share with you, they were all purchased in 2021, just at the very tail end. But before we get started, I'm going to share with you guys what is on my nails. It is a beautiful color. These are they're on their last legs, these nails, because I've had them on for almost a week. From ILNP in, pardon me for saying this incorrectly, birefringent, I don't even know what that means, but I love this color. It's purple, it's blue, it's golden, it's green. It's just a really great color that I get complimented on always. It just depends on the light, what color your nails are, and I love it. And then what I have on my lips, and I have talked about this many times, is from Maybelline. It is one of their lifter glosses. This one is in color 005 Petal. This is one of my favorite brands and favorite lip glosses. I love this one. It's what I'm wearing on my lips right now, and I absolutely adore it. All right, you guys, today is all about Zeep. And Zeep has been one of my top vendors for a long time. But just this last year in 2021, I went really nuts. I went nuts on their summer collection, their Halloween, a little bit of their winter. And then Ashley did something she hadn't done in like 4 years. And one of the things I love about vendors, these types of samplers. I'm talking about a coffee sampler. So not only am I bought two, because whenever I see a vendor, it doesn't matter if it's Zeep or any other vendor that I truly love, I will buy two of those samplers because they are so good. Normally you go through, you split a cup and you go through it in a day. Well, what if I liked it and I really liked it and I wanted to use more of it? So with that said, I always buy two. Ashley had not put out a coffee sampler in years. I DM'd Ashley on Instagram and asked her how many years it had been that she had done one of these samplers, and she said about 4 years. I'm like, yeah, it has been a really long time. I love them, and I was super excited. So when that did go up on her website, of course, I picked up, like I said, two. So we're gonna go through all of these. There is 2, 4, 6, 8. There are 10 scent shot cups, about, I wanna say 2 ounces a piece. We're gonna go through them, and I'm gonna tell you which ones are my favorites. I haven't even sniffed these. I literally just picked these up in my mailbox. It was sitting in Canada Post somewhere in Ontario for like about 3 weeks. So it literally been there since before Christmas. So anyway, I'm happy that I have them now. So we're gonna go and dive into them right now. All right, you guys, so now we're gonna go through the 10 different scent shots that came in the sampler. And if I remember correctly, like I said, I've not sniffed any of these. I just literally dumped them in my lap. I don't have a table, so I'm sitting here on my lap. I don't think when I saw the list of what she was putting out, I don't believe I'd seen many, if any, of these offer before, but we're gonna take a look here. So Cappuccino Pizzelle is the very first one, so that's here. And one thing I will say is, as much as I think they're great, these things here, but international travel, although I haven't quite got into this yet, not my preference for a scent shot cup. It's not very sturdy, but I know it's less expensive than some of the sturdier ones that I have seen from other vendors. But this one's described as vanilla waffle cookies, toasted marshmallows, and espresso. So I'm going to pop this open here, little drizzle. And the best way is to pop these out and put them upside down just in case the scent goes to the bottom. That smells really, it smells like a pretzel in a coffee shop with like a caramel. Okay, so I used to work at Starbucks, and there was a pretzel dipped in caramel, dipped in chocolate. That's what it smells like, with espresso in the background. It's not strong coffee to me right off the bat, but you never know what it will do. Again, I'll probably say that many times. If it's not strong on cold, you never know what it'll do on warm. And the reason I'm fiddling around with this because the lid doesn't want to stay on. So again, the one thing I will say is the packaging is not my favorite, but I do love her wax, so I will take it. Next up, we have apple cinnamon donuts, whipped cream, and espresso. So this one's called Central Perk. And let's see what this one looks like. Very cute. Love it. There we go. Oh, it smells great. It smells like apples. And caramel apple in a coffee shop again. Like, I don't feel that the coffee or the espresso is like the number one. That does smell good though. I'm gonna say they're, again, like I said at the beginning, I believe they're about 2 ounces each. Again, this is very difficult to put the lid back on. It doesn't want to stay. Why don't you want to stay? Come on. Here we go. It says apple cinnamon donuts, but I definitely get the apple. I get a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of the donut, but like I say, the espresso isn't potent. It's not like out there. And I like a coffee fragrance to be number one with all the other things being supporting actors and actresses. I like it. It's not too ooey gooey for me, and you guys know what I mean by that. But I will definitely, again, try this and see what it does on warm. This next one here is coconut macchiato, and it's described as sweet coconut espresso, a dash of whip and caramel drizzle. So this one here is a dual layered wax melt there. Let's see here. Ooh. That's better. I definitely get more of the coffee in this one. Okay, I definitely get coffee and coconut. So that I love because there's another vendor, Super Tarts makes one of my favorite coffee scents is Predator, and it has a coconut note to it as well. I do like this one. This would be almost like what I don't think I'm gonna be able to, maybe the second pack I will wait till the summer, but this would be a great summer Saturday morning melts when you're off for the weekend, and you put this on and it's got the coconut vibes with like coffee in it. So looking forward to trying that one. Okay, next up we have, I think it's called Frapperon. I'm not sure. It's described as almond macaron, fresh cookies, and espresso. So that's what this one looks like. Just one color, one tone. Some little sprinkles on top. Let's get right into this here. I'm smelling cherry, which is the almond. So I just double checked on the list. I'm like, is there cherry in it? Then I realized it said almond. Almond and cherry have a really similar scent note or scent properties to it. Just like marzipan, almond, you know, things like that. Wow, it's got a strong cherry note. So I think if you are a cherry lover, you would really, really love this. I'm interested because I don't actually have a lot of cherry items or notes. But again, the espresso is it's not there yet. So I'm going to give it some time to cure, and you never know when the heat hits this. But my strongest note is definitely a cherry or the almond in this one. And that again is, I think it's Frapperon. I don't know. Okay. Up next is campfire coffee. So this is described as a smoky campfire, old-fashioned donuts, and sweet cream with espresso. So espresso on almost, I think on all these so far was always at the bottom of the list, which is very interesting. So I wonder if that's in the order in which the oils are as well. So campfire looks like this. It is a dual colored melt, very nice and smoky because of the name, I'm sure. Okay, I actually get more of the coffee in this one and the marshmallow, the sweetness. Okay, I like that one. It's definitely got a little bit more coffee to it, or at least it's standing out to me, but there's also a little bit of like chocolate in it. It says old-fashioned donuts. I don't get any bakery note in that on cold anyway. Smoky campfire. It's not super smoky again on cold, but we'll see. I definitely get like an espresso and a chocolate, but espresso can smell like chocolate too, so maybe that's what I'm getting as well. But that one is a campfire coffee. Then we have Magnolia Cafe. So this is described as oatmeal cookies, fresh coffee, caramel drizzle with sweet cream. So it's this nice, lovely ivory color with just a little with just a few sprinkles on top. Oh, wow. Okay, there is, okay. There's a lot of cinnamon in here. It's a sweetheart, spicy cinnamon. That's what I get. Oatmeal cookies. I don't get oatmeal cookies. I don't get any bakery. This is mostly cinnamon, which you guys know I'm not like a big fan of. So we'll see. I'm really hoping that these other notes will come through. Oh, geez, you guys, I cannot express enough how frustrating these lids, or like the lid especially, but packaging is not my favorite. But Magnolia Cafe it is. At first I thought it was going to be like a floral and coffee. So fresh coffee is the second note listed on the scent list here, but I don't smell coffee at all. So I smell a lot of cinnamon and maybe some sweeter vanilla notes, but I will definitely get back to you guys. Next up, we have Whistle Stop Cafe. So here we are. It is a dual toned colored wax melt. This is fresh baked banana nut bread and a warm cup of coffee. So, the top part, I definitely get the banana bread. I'm gonna look at the bottom here and see if I can get into it. There we go. Okay, this one is a good balance between, at least at this point, maybe the other ones just need a cure. This one's definitely a balance between that banana nut bread and a coffee, the beautiful coffee. That's really good, you guys. Okay, I'm looking forward to that one. I do like banana scents. There's definitely a bakery note coming out on this one as well. So that is Whistle Stop Cafe. Next is Sunday Time. So here we are. It is one toned wax melt. Looks like some sprinkles. Described as snickerdoodle espresso and 27 across. So I think it's like on Sunday Times that you do the crosswords. I think that's what they're trying to go on. So basically it's snickerdoodle and espresso. So there should be some cinnamon in here because I believe snickerdoodle, I don't make snickerdoodles. I never even heard of them until like a couple of years ago. I think in the wax community, you guys are the ones who educated me on snickerdoodle. Definitely a bakery, some cinnamon in it. There is a little bit of coffee. I almost get a little bit of caramel in it for some reason. So that's the that's the Sunday Times, described as snickerdoodle, espresso, and of course 27 across. All right, second to last one is gingerbread latte. Now I think I'm gonna like this one. You guys know how much I love those spices for the gingerbread, which also coincide with like chai tea and all that. So I don't think this is coffee, although it says espresso on here. It does describe it as it says Ingerbread, but I think the G got cut off. Gingerbread graham crackers, vanilla cream espresso. So I'm not expecting this to be heavy on a coffee note, but you never know. It has similarities to chai tea lattes in the sense that it's got like the cardamom, some cinnamon, you know, that kind of thing in it, and clove. But this is a little light right now. So like I said, I'm gonna let this sit for a bit. I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit and see how it does. But again, that is gingerbread latte. And last but certainly not least, I have Christmas in a cup. And this one is described as eggnog, sugar cookies, espresso, and sweet cream. So this is a dual layered wax melt here. Because she poured these just before Christmas. Ooh, that's really nice. I actually really like that. I can smell some of the eggnog in there. Oh, I like that. That might be on cold anyway. It's one of my favorite ones. I think these just might need a little bit of curing or simmering or however you want to say, but I am looking forward to melting these. Zeep is one of my favorite vendors. Flat White is one of her classic scents that she has on her website. Always, Flat White is a beautiful coffee. If you, like myself, enjoy coffee first, coffee forward scents before all others, that is definitely one to check out because it is definitely one of my favorites, and I have like quite a few of them because I love them that much. So you guys, thank you so much for sticking around. If you did like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already. And if you enjoy these types of videos, I do hauls of wax, perfumes, I do empties, I do bar shop hauls, I do Lush hauls. Basically anything that I enjoy watching on YouTube, I also I'll make them because I enjoy it so much. So you guys, as always, be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye guys.